This is the cause of much turmoil in the world, that there is so much a sense of separation. But if you can hear me as I say these words to you, I want you to understand that there is no separation. This is in your mind. We are always connected, and it is not from outside that you should be looking and placing your attention. It is here, within your heart. That which connects you to your deepest desires is where you will find communication with us. When we suggested to Maria that we begin to do this in this format with the video rather than the radio as we had previously, it was because we know that there will be those of you through the television screen who will be able to see things. Not everyone. We understand that this ability is not yet awakened in all of you. But there are many who can right now see me connected to her. It is truly a meld. It is with her permission that I join our energy fields, if you will, together and speak through her voice. If you knew her, you would know that this is not the way that she normally speaks, nor is it the way she normally uses her hands, although she is quite active with them. But you will be able to see, if you soften your view just a bit, soften your vision just a bit, that we are here. For some of you, it will appear as if there is an emanation, a vibrating of an energy field around Maria. For others, it will be more clear than that. And for many of you, you will see nothing. And regretfully, some of you may not even feel anything. This is when we ask you to suspend your doubts, to open up your minds and your hearts to the possibilities that connection with the Father, the Mother, with God is your birthright and can be had for the asking. This channeling has been going on throughout history, throughout the entire history of human beings on the planet. There have been those who have remembered their beingness, who they are, their direct connection to the universal sources. Now, sometimes it does take something dramatic to awaken this remembrance. This one was on her way out, had no more desire to stay in a physical body that was in so much pain. And yet we knew that it was really not her desire to leave, for there was much that she had yet to experience. And primarily, it was the awakening of the joy within her that she was really still yearning for. So when she cried out to the Father to be healed, that was all it took. This playfulness is where many of you can find an easier way to hear us, if you will, to see us, to connect with us. You have within you this marvelous muscle called the heart. But it is more than something that just pumps out blood circulating throughout the body. It is the center for your very life force. And not coincidentally, it is where the emotion of joy is centered. So very simply, if you are not in your regular daily life experiencing great amounts of joy, then you can begin by focusing here on the heart muscle itself. Think of something in your life that has brought you satisfaction and created a lightness in your aura, your field of being. Think of something that has so uplifted your spirit that you have forgotten to be conservative, that you have giggled like a child. Remember these things, and even if you cannot, and you have around you a child whom you can look to, then look to that child to model what it is to be so free in your being that you prance about like the birds that are all around us. Here in the heart muscle, center that energy, that emotion of joy. And if it is through feelings of love and gratitude that you are able to do that, so much the better. But every day in your life, before you find yourself heading out to the office and to that job that you wish you didn't have to go to, find a way to remember what it is to be happy and to feel gratitude and love here in your heart. Throughout the day, when you are perhaps finding yourself on edge due to something that is going on in your workplace, take a moment, even if it is simply at your cubicle, and allow yourself to be happy, to feel happiness. And come back to that periodically throughout the day whenever you feel yourself in a state of challenge. Now, we will say that it is easiest to commune with Spirit when there is silence around you, so that this mind of yours can be still. Many of you have practices that allow for stillness to be understood through your meditation. And yet it can be through a glorious vista such as we have here that the mind is able to be still, and a meld with us can occur, so we can speak through you, to you, and we are here in the heart. What you must be able to do is, when the doubts arise in the mind, when the thoughts come in that say, I must be making that up, surely that's not God speaking through me. You must be able to give that just no attention at all. Just allow it to be there, the thinking, but give it no energy, give it no focus. This will become easier with time, this allowing of communication with us. And what will happen is that you will feel the changes in your physical shell, in your body. There is healing that happens when we commune in this way. And again, it is not just from us to you. It is reciprocal. In order to be a healer, you must be able to receive healing. And vice versa. In order to receive it, you must be able to give it. And we enjoy this connection as much as you do. You have a purpose here, you see, on the planet. When you came in